Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back once again to a next installment of our Shokuho Let's Play as we continue on going for independence, fighting Oda Nobunaga. Now we did crash at the end of the last episode going for this castle, so I'm just going to fight it again. I've done some like readjustments and deleted my shader caches and stuff, so hopefully that will prevent a lot of the crashes. I've also turned my graphics down to medium as well, so I'm hoping that that will actually help us out. Sorry for the flash bang right there. But yeah, I'm hoping that that will basically just make things a little bit smoother going forward and we can get through an episode or two without as many crashes. Do bear in mind though, obviously I am on the creator build of the mod. I'm not 100% sure, and I also kind of don't want to risk going up to the build that you guys are on the Steam Workshop, because again I don't want to put the save in jeopardy when we don't have to, and I'll just wait until this one's done until I go and upgrade. So let's just continue on picking away at these soldiers. Shouldn't be too difficult to get through. Luckily this is one of the easier castles to actually conquer. It's the castle to the left of this that we took a look at last episode that is near impossible to breach with a weaker amount of soldiers. Luckily there's plenty of these arrow holes that we can get shots through and take out their bowmen. Again, they do have a pretty decent defense here, but you can see the balance of power just with like how little quality they actually do have in the garrison, whereas I believe the other one was actually a little bit scary. There's something again to keep in mind is just like we are like a little bit up against it. Also, look how insane our army looks back there. I am also actually running pretty close out of ammunition as well soon. We're gonna need to try and push our way up, so I'm kind of okay with our bowmen and our soldiers smashing this down. Like, I feel like we got a beautiful headshot right there. Our guns are actually doing a pretty good job, and just not assaulting quite yet is actually also kind of working out in our favor. We have taken a shot or two, but that's fine. I'm ready to push forward here if we need to. I'm going to take this guy out quite quickly, and then I'm going to probably focus the rest of my shots on these guys right here, because by killing these guys, it's going to make our life a lot easier. So we'll continue on. We could just push through everybody here, but it does seem like, yeah, most of our boys just aren't even attacking right now. We just throw them all like through the gate. It's honestly not a bad idea. Yeah, just charge them all. They should all kind of just switch over to the gatehouse now and just all start pouring through here. Yeah, I'd much rather that, I think, than anything else. Let's come over here, pick off him. We got 1 hour left. Let's make sure we make it count. Okay, we've done what we can do with that bow. Rest of the infantry is now pouring in. Someone also asked in the last episode a bit more about these balloons on the back of the samurai and what they actually were. So these are men. I don't know if they're called a Hossen, but even with the H, I'm sure you guys let me know and probably break it down a bit better than I can in the comments down below. But yeah, they're basically designed for the elite class of samurai to block arrows, so you don't get shot in the back, basically, which is like one of the very rare occasions that they do take stuff like that. So let's just continue to focus down. I'm going to just obviously make sure that we take down as many of these samurai as we possibly can. I also as well will mention that I do appreciate all the comments we had last episode about naming our kingdom. I'm going to definitely run through and see what one I prefer. I think we might give it another episode though, so if you still have comments for our kingdom, let us know down below in the comments. Wow, they are really pushing through here, aren't they? We are like in the weeds of it. There's actually some decent samurai here as we just continue to cut through wave after wave of samurai. Yeah, we've got a pretty good setup. I'm going to try and obviously help out here by killing the samurai. I want to try and get my bow up and running. Can you get this guy? He's so low. Okay, that's one less elite samurai to deal with, and one less Yarishigari to deal with. Yeah, dealing with these guys is also never a bad idea. But the reason why I want to come over here is obviously to deal with the archers. I also want to get refill my bow as well. We actually have no arrows left, so we can utilize these arrows to actually gain some more also. We are like just so OP now, aren't we? We do so much damage. So now I can whip my bow out, help out here a little bit against some of the more elites. Yeah, we are definitely the Baba Yaga at this point. Honestly, we are just cutting people down. I mean, how many kills must I have so far in this battle? It must be getting close to like 30, 40 at the very least. And we can also maybe help out here if they've got any good bowmen up there. Doesn't know what they do. Can we get a shot in there? Yeah, we can as well. Nice. Crazy they still have men out here as well. They must have committed their like rear guard to try and defend this, which is surprising. Yeah, they're all dropping now. Yeah, I mean, I'm up to almost 50 kills. And yeah, I mean, we're just swinging our swords. I might try and get myself a better smithy and try and like forge myself like a legendary blade. But something I never really do in these campaigns, because I always feel like it's just not that exciting to watch me like smith. So I generally do avoid it. But maybe that is something that we do focus on, like once we've made peace, and it's something we could just like really try and do for like an episode, maybe. But let's push in now. The boys are clearing out the majority of the defenses. There's still some archers we can take down though. Then windows and iron curtains aren't going to save you. And hopefully we can clear out the remnants of this. So yeah, I think we did a bit of a better... Oh, that guy dodged. I think we did a bit of a better job than we did the first time when we assaulted this castle. Hopefully we don't crash afterwards. That would not be so good. But yeah, we're running through. And I kind of really like the red and black, honestly, for our faction colors. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a keeper, to be honest. So the last little defense right here. We'll pick them off bit by bit, whittling down our last remnants of their bowmen. We've got a couple more scattered around. But yeah, let me know as well. I'm interested to get your opinions on what you think our final objective should be. Someone else shoot us here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think our final objective should be. Is that guy alive or dead for this campaign? I'm kind of thinking defeating Oda, taking Kyoto, and then maybe like one more major war against the like strongest faction, whether it's the Takeda, the Hojo, or the Mori, or maybe we just fight like a world war to end the campaign. I just make sure everybody declares war on everybody and we just have some fun. That could also be a good way of ending it. But yeah, I feel like, you know, we have to conquer the entire map, but conquering enough of it is like, yeah, good enough for me. Great, there we go. 54 kills in the end, yeah. And again, even our upgrades are slowing up, but we are about to hit his athleticism. Yeah, I think we're about to hit 250 athleticism, which will be big. Oh, they also return to the keep as well, which we could clear out, but I think I'll just send the boys to finish that one off for me. Not that the maps aren't bad. Oh, there's 2 of our veterans as well. Brutal. Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. So we upgraded a bunch of these dudes. What were we doing with them as well? Because I think I have like kind of a bit of a random army. Yeah, I believe... Yeah, I've kind of... This is the siege army. Yeah, I remember this is what I was doing. Yeah, so this is my army of just, like, soldiers. And not, like, my elites. I might get some more infantry, to be honest, of these dudes. They're so good as well. They really are. We'll take the prisoners, we just sell them. Because money isn't exactly, like, the best thing in the world. Ooh, we could also get some... And I kind of really desperately need money. Though 9,000 experience on the boys is good. Now we need cash, I think, at this point. Only having 64k is pretty brutal. So let's just take everything. Yeah, let's just take everything. It sucks not getting the cash. We'll, of course, show mercy. And then we will leave here, let the game save. And, of course, you just got to give the no crash, no crash, no crash, no crash. And boom, look at that. No crash. You just got to say it. But, yeah, cool. So the Empire, if we take a look at it, is looking pretty good. Red and black, though, is like the Takeda. And that'll get a little bit confusing. Maybe like red and gold could be kind of nice. What does red and gold look like? I like the black, but what does like gold look like on the banner? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I like the red. Or is it just going to change it? Is there no way to change the... Oh, no, it's here, sorry. Yeah, so I like the red. And what does the gold sigil look like? I mean... Be like dark blue, red... Nah, doesn't... That looks awful. That looks awful. What about purple? I always do like the gold purple. But yeah, no, I really do prefer the maybe like black and maybe we switch it and we go black and red. Ooh, that could kind of work because they're like purple red. Yeah, maybe something like that could work. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. As I said, I'll give it like another episode before we do decide. Okay, cool. So we have stuff to sell. So let's make our money because, as I said, we're going to make 40k here, but that should be plenty to the stuff here. Let's also not forget to stock up on other food as well. Keep that stewardship going up. Boom, boom, boom. So we made another 20k, which is nice. Again, we need that cash really badly. But yeah, we're about... Oh, no, yeah, we're still actually a ways off of this. We need to take 1 more point in endurance. We also have like max riding as well, which is crazy. Polearm wouldn't be a bad idea to stick this focus point in. Tactics is also still never awful. Same with charm. These are whatever. We've got someone else doing those. Riding. Maybe polearm. Like, we are using a polearm, right? Even though this doesn't... I mean, we still got a 6.5 learning rate, so honestly, it's not that bad. All right, cool. So I think our next objective... Oh, yeah, we're also fighting the Miyoshi as well, which is a scary, scary faction. So I think our objectives in the rest of this campaign is... We, of course, need to conquer this, but I'm not too worried about this castle here because this castle is run by a 1-clan faction. Like, they're not going to be able to muster an army to siege us. That's fine. Definitely want to conquer this. And I want to conquer this castle. Maybe we want to conquer this one as well. Like, these three are non-negotiable for sure. Also would love to conquer this as well, and also this. So we just basically have that like entire central part of Japan under our command. The Miyoshi, I wouldn't mind conquering some castles around Kyoto, but maybe we just don't worry. So one thing as well we can do to make things interesting is I can also upgrade a companion, give them a castle and make them into a clan. It's a little bit costly, but we have plenty of resources. One thing we should be doing though, if I haven't already, is are there any other laws that give us more men? I think there's one or two, right? Yeah, noble retinue. So tier 5 clans lose 1 influence per day, but clan leaders get 40 more men. I'm actually not sure if we are clan rank 5. And I believe there's like one more. This is also not a bad one as well. Yeah, I'm also fine with this one. 10% less tax income is fine. We'll take that. This one's also pretty good. So armies led by ruling cohesion at 30% less of a cost. I think that's a pretty big one as well. So we'll get the expanded organization of the military. War tax, honestly, maybe not be that bad of an idea. Many achievements increase that, but increase troop wages. I'm going to not do that right now as money isn't like as fluent as it normally is. This one's pretty nice as well. Just loyalty everywhere. Yeah, we'll take that one. And then I think that's probably all the laws that we want to pass for now. Actually, what's this one? So, foreign imports. We can get access to naval cannons during sieges. Is that just like the normal ones, or is this like proper cannons? So there's a bunch of negatives and stuff. I'm gonna enact that. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, we just activated 7 policies. This is a good setup, a lot of military focused stuff. We actually blitzed all of our influence, but we don't need it for anything else right now. Okay, cool. So if we take a look at our army right now, yeah, we have 290 men. So yeah, we must be, oh my god, that's insane. It's just gone up that much. Yeah, we're not even clan rank 5 yet as well. But I believe we do have a perk that gives us more soldiers. So let's maybe go on a quick bit of recruitment down here in the south. Again, one of the big things I just passed. Oh, they're sieging me in the north. Okay, let's maybe hit this town and then go northwards. Yeah, one of the big things we just passed is the fact that troops replenish 20% faster now, which is huge for these guys, right? Because even before I was going like along this line and recruiting heavily, but now they replenish even faster is great news. We just need the money to back it up. So let's rush northwards. I believe Odani, it has my good garrison in it anyway, so we shouldn't be too scared of it. Unless they have like some insane army up here. Okay, they have an insane army up here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Realistically, if I was to break in, we would lose 63 men. That's actually really good. I'm not sure if they've adjusted this. I hope they have. Because this is realistic. Like, losing 63 men out of 500 is, yeah, okay, chill. I think we might break in and try and hold the defense then. Let's make sure we upgrade everybody first. I think that is very reasonable. And we just try and hold the settlement. We want bowmen for sure. I'm going to probably recruit a bunch of at least the strongest units for sure. Yeah, it's probably something like that. We lose a bit of morale, but our morale is so high. Yeah, let's break in. Let's go ahead with that. Continue in. So we've broken in, and we're going to help the defense now. So all of a sudden, and I think because they're attacking, actually. Yeah, I think because they're attacking, they can't not do this. They have to keep up the attack, which is actually hilarious. So now we're able to defend this with a lot more soldiers. Okay, this could be a great time to break Oda's army. Alright, so the game is refusing to let me actually fight that battle. I've tried breaking in and fighting it. I've also tried fighting outside of the castle as well, and it's just really not letting me. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to recruit some from our garrison here as well. I'm going to try one more time, and if this doesn't work, then we're just going to have to auto-resolve it and hope for the best because, yeah, obviously, we don't want to just give up this element for free just because the game won't let us fight a battle, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is, and I'm sure there's a reason for it. Okay, so they're currently attacking. The garrison is holding. If we get stuck in now, so if we attack the siege camp, it's actually in our favor. So I think if we do have to end up auto-resolving this, we're going to lose like our entire army. but it should be okay. But again, let's just click it. Let's hope maybe there's just something with this map in particular. The game just happened. Okay, it worked that time. I've tried this about 7 times and I'm literally not over exaggerating. Again, I've tried the siege defense even longer, which I do apologize for because I know siege defenses are obviously just very, very cool regardless. Okay, so we're not going to try anything fancy here. This is just a must-win, try-hard battle. I'm going to probably give my cavalry up to the AI. Again, it's going to be up to these Teppo samurai to cause a lot of damage to the enemy formation, and as you guys can see, we do have a lot of them as well. So this is let our cavalry make their way in. The AI has to attack us as well. They surprisingly have a large portion of their forces in their cav as well. Luckily we have more. Yeah, we have more on either flank, and I'm hoping the guns are going to really thin out their line as well. So let's make our way over here. We'll probably assault. So yeah, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to get them to target. Yeah, let's get this cavalry, and we're just going to go in and we're just going to clash with their cavalry on the flank. Our guns should be opening up momentarily, and we're going to hope for the best. I'm also going to use my sword. I thought this sword does way more damage than our polearm, but also it's not a bad idea just to rip through like that. That's one bit of damage. Oh my god, look at our cavalry tear them apart. That is a big. On top of that, you can see horses going flying. That is, yeah, pretty crazy. I think you're not friendly. Yeah, you're not. Cool. Well, we've taken him down, and I don't think you're friendly either. We're blocking there. More allies coming in to help out on both sides, actually. Oh, we're getting hit pretty hard. Let's fall back. Let's fall back. Our guns are doing a great job, though. Yeah, our guns are whittling them down quite nicely. Let's whip back out this. Go for the horse if we can't go for the infantry. Yeah, how close are they to hitting us here? Let's not get involved in that. Yeah, I mean, the longer we can delay, the better. Let's tell the cavalry on the other flank is charging them now, which is good. The guns are doing great. Okay, let's charge forward our infantry. Again, this is all elite samurai infantry. There's one nice volley there. We can kill maybe an elite samurai or two. That might make a difference. We'll wrap around here. Yeah, killing these samurai are always good. So as the guns continue to fight, I mean, again, I don't mind the guns actually getting stuck into melee combat as well, because at the end of the day, they are also elite guns. You know, they are samurai guns. So again, we'll go for his horse. If he's going to do that, we will block that, and then he gets shot down by a gun, which is good. We'll finish him off if we need to. The infantry are clearing them up here. You can see even numbers, our army, even this army, which I personally have not trained because I don't have the money to train, is still good enough to hold its own. So we will, yeah, take. Okay, so I also turned off battle because I was trying to test that stuff out as well. So maybe I've made this battle a little bit easier, but not really, because we actually have the same amount of men. But yeah, I was also trying to yeah, to sort out the battle size. So I turned off battle size to see if that was part of a crash or what else causing the issue. I don't think it was, but we do actually have battle size off, just FYI, so you guys know. So let's reform. The cavalry is still pursuing, and they're going to be doing a pretty good job. Yeah, let's come in here if we can. Take out a horse or two. We'll pull out our sword, actually. See if we can just cut them down this way. The good old-fashioned way. Yeah, you are actually an enemy. Cool, we'll kill him as well. So that we've basically taken out all of the enemy cav, which is never a bad thing. For some reason, the AI has like some rogue... Are these missiles here? Yeah, these might be actually missiles. Some rogue missiles still set up there. All right, we'll head back to our gun line. We'll let it continue to fire. Our cavalry is chilling on both flanks. Yeah, I mean, overall, can't really ask for more when you lose 6 dead, 7 wounded, and you kill close to 500 men. Can't really ask for more than that. So are they going to be chill? Okay, I think we have to push up a little bit then. Yeah, let's push up our line then, just so our gun. They might just be straight up retreating as well, which we obviously will pursue them. Because, yeah, in Bannerlord, for some reason, when you retreat, you just get caught again. It's a really weird mechanic. I don't really know why it is the way it is, but this time it is in our favor, so we will use... Okay, yeah, the rest of the enemy forces have just all retreated now, so we're just, yeah, we're just clearing them up now. There's basically no folly whatsoever. And boom, nice. Insane victory. Probably one of the, if that was to go down on the Wikipedia page, probably one of the greatest victories in history right there. Losing so few men. So yeah, actually, so we need to keep on letting these guys go because we do desperately need influence. I'm going to take all the prisoners. Nice upgrades as well on the army. Again, not going to say no to that. We'll keep on upgrading our gun retinue because we need more of those. Bows are also fine. More infantry. And of course, we'll go more mounted gunners as well. Okay, so we ended up just crashing again when we tried to exit the game. I don't know what's happening. It's like battles are crashing. Save files are crashing. It's annoying. And again, I think it could be the game. It could be my computer. I don't know. Either way, we're just going to auto-resolve this, lose hundreds more men. But at least this way we we are done and we've protected our castle. Let's let all these losers go really quickly. We'll take the prisoners to Sashi. We might as well take everybody because we're already inside of the castle. Let's do our upgrades again. We probably do need some more guns in there. So let's just do all of that over again. We'll do it quickly though, and hopefully end some more battles which are a bit more stable. So let's grab all of those soldiers as best as we can. So much party loot, which I'm very happy with, and we'll return to the castle. We will make our way over here and of course sell this loot. So they only have about 40k worth of stuff here, which I think we're going to go over. Yeah, basically we're already over and we haven't sold a lot of these more expensive helmets. We also got some really expensive horses as well. So money should be pretty good for the foreseeable future, which I'm happy with. We'll also continue to recruit. We actually surprisingly didn't even lose that many men as well, which is absolutely disgusting. So I guess what we want to do now, I mean, obviously everybody needs to replenish their armies. We would of course have a lot of wounded. Yeah, 200 wounded. So let's go back here, let's heal. And I think we make our way down south and we either conquer the city or the castle. I wouldn't mind giving the castle a go, because the sooner we conquer that, then just easier life is going to be. There's going to be a lot fewer assaults. But obviously defeating Oda's a large-scale army like that is going to be huge. Oh, there's Oda Nobunaga himself. I don't think we're going to be able to capture him, but we might. Well, no, he's going to get away. Okay, I mean, there's just so many men here, though. How good is it? Like, how good is their garrison? And when we outnumber them, I'm just going to go with it. We're going to just try and breach them through the gate. Because we're gonna oh, they're already sieging us again, actually. Okay, we have to go deal with that siege then. That's unfortunate. And someone else declared war on us, I think. Who's sieging us here? I mean, it's a tiny army. I mean, I guess we'll make our way in. We'll assault it. We'll deal with it. But yeah, this is where life starts to get a bit hard, having to put down these armies over and over and over again. We have to basically just hope that we can continue on doing this. Oh, it's a cool settlement, though. It's one of the village settlements, which is nice. So let's take up... We attacked them still, though, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, our cavalry's going to be basically useless. So I'm tempted just to dismount them, but let's see exactly what we do. So infantry can sit back. We'll set up the missile line right there, and then our cavalry, again, can just sit there, and we'll see what they do. I mean, realistically, I'm hoping we can just blast them into oblivion, because the guns are all reloading, and I think they're falling back, so I'm hoping we'll get like a brutal volley to begin with. Yeah, I mean, we outnumber them as well. We basically have a full cavalry force, whereas they don't. So we'll let the guns fire, and then, yeah, they literally do not have a cavalry force, which is great. Okay, cool. So yeah, again, keep on letting the guns fire. I'm actually going to dismount the cavalry, I think, and we're going to use it because I don't really want to charge them into spears. Let's dismount the cavalry force. It's always fun to do something like this. And let's bring around this flank, and we'll just use them as a secondary infantry line. The guns are still firing point blank, which is good. Let's charge the infantry in now. And as they're moving, we've got this elite line of spears ready to push in as well. So I mean, you guys just charge as well. Yeah, go, go, go. We'll throw these guys in. They'll have a lot more success. They're coming literally right around the flank, complete ambush. And I think my goal is just going to be to come down here, deal with these bowmen, because I think our infantry will do more than enough in melee combat. That we're going to be okay here. Yeah, we're already collapsing in on them. There's that Lord there as well. Yeah, the infantry's already collapsing in, and we're making short work of this 300-man army. But sometimes it just be that easy when you have the best units in the game. Sometimes the enemy forces just cannot stand up against the might of your army. Cool, nice, clean victory. We lost a few more men in our glorious defense last time, but it's fine. We will continue to let these guys go. Again, just building up good relations is never a bad sign. And the fact that we didn't lose men is good, because now we can go and siege that castle again and hope for the best. I don't know, we could end up losing like most of our people there, but it's fine. We're also just going to take the 16,000 experience now as well. I want to make this army, it's not really our good army, but I still want to make sure that it's still fighting well, and we'll basically always take all the mercenaries as well. Okay, now we've smashed that army, let's head our way back over to that castle. I mean, we could spend our time also sieging this. It'll be a bit easier to take, but it's okay. Let's head over here. Let's set this under siege. I'm really hoping that no one else sieges me from like the Miyoshi or anyone else along those lines, because that would be scary if they turned up and... yeah, no, we're already... no, that's the Imagawa. The Imagawa died? Oh, baby. Okay, well, let's get this up and running really quickly. Can't believe the Imagawa died. That is crazy. And let's leave the assault here. With just them small upgrades, actually, it does seem like the balance power bar shifted massively into our favor. I think you can quite quickly see just why this castle is so brutal to attack. Like, actually, because you can't get like any elevation on these guys. These murder holes are really brutal, and you just get shot to pieces trying to push up. And like, none of your archers can really put any pressure down on them. There's like one gap where your arrows can actually hit the enemy. I guess maybe you basically have to be like the perfect angle to get any shots through here, and all your archers are obviously going to really struggle to do something along those lines. So we're going to hope that the battering ram can make its way in. Maybe I've like over-exaggerated this castle though this entire time, and it's actually not as hard as I think maybe it is. I don't know. I just feel like it's very hard to get your arrows through these gaps at ranges, and they have really good kill zones. I think, yeah, as I said, this is like one of the better well-defended castles, and with enough men it becomes very hard to actually conquer it. But I think as soon as we get our battering ram through the gate, we can start to storm them, because yeah, like just like hitting people like here, it's just such a difficult task even for a master archer like myself. I say that as I absolutely nail that soldier. We've definitely gotten some pretty good shots off with this bow, and again, boom. Okay, no guys, cool. As you can see, our battering ram is making its way across the bridge now. Gonna be soon on there. I think as well, we shouldn't just not bother with the ladders and just literally go with all our infantry. I think that's gonna be way more deadly. Oh, one thing we can do though, I guess it's actually not a bad idea to come from here, but one thing we can do is now just come over here and start piling in shots here to help out. Because we have, yeah, we have a clean shot of their flank now. Oh, we're actually out of arrows as well, so I'm actually gonna probably make my way over the water here. It's really cool as well how they've done the moat up here, but yeah, we'll come over into the flank. We're going to probably give our lives. You can see how many more men we've lost in this battle. However, the elite samurai, the Emperor's Guard, are able to break their way in here and do their thing. We just need to get up there and deal with these archers ASAP. So I'm going to charge my way immediately through and try and get around the flanks to stop the archers from shooting at us, because, I mean, obviously we can't stop the upper layer, but we can maybe cut our way through these light. Oh, we've got to be careful here. There's a lot of enemies here. Okay, there you go. Let's try and just help out here a little bit. And then obviously we're going to go for these guns first, as they're going to one-shot me if we're not careful. Take him out, come back, deal with this one, and then, yeah, continue to deal with the dudes in here, because, yeah, they are going to be scary if we're not careful. Oh my god, he actually hit me as well, which is mental. But I say that, our infantry are actually carrying through. I was expecting us to get, like, caught at the gates or something, but, yeah, I mean, elite armies doing elite army stuff. We can whip out our bow here if we have some more ammunition and help out snipe them. Let's find some an arrow stack, boom. And let's go back here, because we can get ourselves up here, use like, yeah, and then use this to our advantage. So we can start headshotting people in a pretty good fashion and skirt the actual defenses that they have here with the iron bars. Okay, we cleared out most of them there. We can now look to turn our attention to these archers. And that archer closed his eyes. He knew an arrow was coming. Didn't want to stare death in the face like a coward. I mean, to be fair, we've already broken through here as well. So let's just go full melee. I mean, there's too many archers though. Yeah, we're here. Obviously, we're still fighting Oda in all of his glory. We do need to, you know, still preserve our army. As cool as it would be to get in the melee, I think the archers are more of an issue right there to deal with. Oh, they're already fleeing as well, cowards. The infantry's coming though. Bring our blade down there. Cut him in the leg. This guy stood, bro. Brave man. Unfortunately, foolish. A foolish man, but a brave one at that. Yeah, as you can see, we lost a lot of men there. We lost over about 140 men. To be expected, obviously. They returned to the keep as well. Again, we probably won't bother fighting the keep battle. We'll just push on because it's actually 40 men this time. But yeah, I think they'll make quick work of it. I mean, they are, yeah, they literally did not lose a man as well, which is good. Plenty of renown as well as we make our way towards the next clan rank. This castle, as I said, was an important one to conquer, because by conquering this, it cuts off their support in the south. They can't, like, effectively get armies in. I'm going to take the money this time. Yeah, and we'll show mercy to this castle as well. Yeah, they can't effectively, really, please don't crash. Yeah, they can't effectively get armies to this castle or this city down in the south now that we've conquered this bridge basically under our control. And we've kind of built this iron wall to help them. So now our last conquest of the episode, I think, has to be on here. And then maybe next episode we come up, we conquer these two cities and look to probably wrap up the war. The nice thing is, Oda's going to have to pay us a piece. So we've conquered like a lot more than he has. We've got 2-to-1 casualties, which is beautiful. His war exhaustion is going through the roof. Yeah, through the roof. So I think what we do is we still look to build up this army again. I have plenty of spaces. My companion armies are rattled. But yeah, conquering this is going to be good. So let's head down south. Let's maybe do a little view of these settlements that we have. So let's recruit. It's not in here. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind everybody else recruiting the soldiers there. That's fine. Let's come over to our other settlement. Let's recruit like a little bit here just so we get some more elite samurai in our army. And then we'll head back and we'll set it under siege and probably finish things off. But yeah, we got a battle or two this episode, which I'm happy with at least. Oh, they're already sieging us where? They really love that settlement. I hope it's not the Miyoshi. One thing as well we need to be a little bit careful of is like we are starting to travel some big distances. And oh my god, it is the Miyoshi. Can I just pay them for peace? Would they accept peace? Because I don't think I could defeat that army, right? We could propose peace, but we can't for another 19 days. We're about to conquer this. Oh, that's a huge army as well. I mean, we can probably beat it. We don't have a battle size model as well. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go. We have to. Balance battle bar isn't awful. Okay, let's launch the attack. This is going to be a close one. I think because we don't have battle size on, this is way more likely to go in our favor, even though we only have 300 men as well. That's not good at all. We obviously want to have the high ground so we can keep on shooting. We want to make sure we can shoot for as much as possible. They just have a lot of infantry. Is this too low? Yeah, we can't really be here because we need the high ground to be able to shoot them. I guess we have to go in like this corner. Yeah, you guys can still see them. Luckily, it's like the elites first though, which is big. I'm going to do something like that with the infantry line like this. And we could also go like full square mode as well. So I don't think they're going to have much in the way of missiles. And then Cav goes like here. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. We're going to have our missile line here. They're going to fire in. Our infantry are going to be in square, like right here. And as I said, I don't think they're going to have a lot of missiles. They're going to be mainly infantry. And our cavalry can just cause mayhem. I'm going to probably set up a separate group now for our horse archers. We have 45 of them. I'm going to give them over to the AI. And then I'm going to control the cavalry. Let's do it. Okay, so missiles, I think, have to push their way up a little bit. Start firing. Our infantry blob can push forward. These guys go into AI control and just harass the enemy with full force. I'm actually going to bring my main cavalry force, though, over to this left-hand side to deal with that. So we can deal with the, so we can deal with the enemy cavalry that's on this flank. Missiles are firing in now, which is good. I'm actually going to immediately tell this cavalry just to go and engage, their cavalry. Yeah, go, go, go. Oh, they have a lot of missiles of their own, actually. Well, that's a little bit scary. They have a lot of missiles of their own. See if we can scare these guys off a little bit. It's annoying that a lot of our infantry did not spawn in that way. Okay, so they are pushing. Are they going to hit us, though? Yeah, they might start hitting our missile line here, which is not good. Let's see if we can just help out. I mean, we're getting lots of shots in. Our infantry are now clashing, which is outnumbered so much as they charge in. Okay, I'm tempted to just dismount and just help out here just with our blade. Like, I feel like I'll be able to cut down a lot more of their soldiers than my missiles will. And keeping them alive is like a #1 thing, and we just want guns firing. Because if we can clear this little X cave out, which we're doing a pretty good job of. Yeah, if we can kill this, let's not lose his gun. Let's not lose his gun. Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, then we can push up our missile line. Their cavalry is charging me. How is their cavalry charging? You're my cav? Oh, no, you're not even my cav. How are they charging me? What is our cavalry doing? Okay, I mean, they're surrounding my line. So we need to push the guns up here. We need to push the guns up now to help out over here. Someone kill him, please. This is like running around like an absolute idiot. You're friendly. How are we not killed their missiles? Or their cav, sorry. Yeah, because our cav is not faring well. Sorry, our infantry is not faring well. There's so many of them. Why are you charging in? Why are you charging into them? Cavalry, question mark, real quickly. Just why are you guys doing that? Reform out of there, please, for the love of God. Missiles have pushed up now, though. So missiles should be able just to really start turning the tide of that. And I think we'll be getting some reinforcements soon as well. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, what? They just are like, nope. Run? What? They just like completely abandoned that. Okay, cavalry just charged now then. We're in the, yeah, we're in it. Okay, this is not good. Our guns are about to die. Do I just charge the missiles? I mean, surely it can't be awful. Got their missiles up here as well. And the guns are still doing a good job. Like, I feel like it can't be awful because we also just have good soldiers, and now all of this infantry are just hitting them in the back. And as they now turn to fight us, and now the guns are just shooting them in the back. That has to be worth something, right? There's just so many of them. There really is. Are they out of ammo as well? They might be. They've got reinforcements. Okay, our reinforcements are now turning up as well, which is big. We need the infantry here ASAP. They might be pulling back as well to reform. I'm not sure. Either way, let's just see what we can get done here. I'm going to dismount as well, I think, and get stuck in. Yeah, I think they're going to be falling back now, which is good. I assume you guys are all friendly. Yeah, you guys are friendly. Yeah, okay. Good old Bannerlord. Oh, there's just missiles here as well. What are they doing? Okay, let's just keep on striking. Yeah, this is huge right now. I think this is our last reinforcement set, though. We're not going to be getting any more. There's our cav out. Our cav is just harassing their backline, which is actually I'm fine with. Where is our reinforcements arriving? So our guns have reformed now. Where is this? Just everything we've got? Kind of feel like it is. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else. Okay, cool. That's fine. You guys just reform here then, and I'll have our very thin infantry line reform here. Or actually, no, infantry line still fight because there's still lots of enemies here to kill, which we will make our way through. A lot of their archers. I don't know what their archers were thinking here. Help out as much as we can, though. Because, yeah, we do not have a lot in the way of infantry left anymore. But I guess at least we push this line back and our missiles can reform as much as they can. Cavalry's doing a good job of disrupting them, which is good. So yeah, now our actual missile line can set its way up. Okay, I mean, I don't really know what to do. I mean, infantry just go like here, I guess. Set up. And it's just going to be whether or not the guns can cause enough issues. It seems like they are coming in piecemeal, though, which is great for us. I think it's good for us. Yeah, it has to be good. Rather than them just like running in one big line, even though it does make it a bit easier for our missiles to hit, I guess. But we have a lot of... Actually, no, this is actually really good thinking about it, because this is exactly how our cavalry just run amok and kill everything they have. This is like perfect for cavalry. They can come in, not get caught up on infantry, and just continue to hammer away. So see what we can do. So yeah, missiles. You've got a lot to do this battle, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, to be fair, so does for cavalry. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do after this battle as well, because this is like everything we've got. We've committed everything, so we just have to hope. We just have to hope that we can withstand this. So I imagine also we're gonna be running pretty low on ammunition. That's gonna start to dwindle now, which is probably not the best thing in the world. Okay, and we're down. So let's make sure we quickly dive back in so our lines don't do anything stupid. Missiles just reform there. Keep on firing. Cavalry, I think, just continue to harass. We just need to, yeah, keep on picking them off. Even if we lose next to... Oh my god, that was a peasant right there. Even if we lose, like, next to everybody, we just have to keep up the pressure. Keep up doing damage. Even if we go down. Killing missiles is also big. Obviously, infantry is a bit more of a problem. We have to hope as well... We went down again. We have to hope as well that the infantry... Oh no, we got reinforced. We have more reinforcements, really? Okay, well, we'll take it. Infantry set up and protect the missiles. It'd be nice if on the map it actually showed, like on this screen, it showed you how many soldiers you had in reserve. Because I thought that was everything we were getting, but I guess not. Okay, guns. I know you guys probably have no ammunition left. Yeah, most of these guys have no ammo. Infantry just charge. There's not many good ones of you guys left, but also the enemy are lacking quality as well. And yeah, the guns are doing... Yeah, nice. I think we've done it. I think they're going to retreat now, which is great. We lost basically our entire cavalry force, or the majority of that. But I think it was needed, as without their sacrifice disrupting that enemy line, there is no way we would have survived. Let's make sure we also kill this lord as he flees for his life. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Yeah, we brought him down. Nice. Yeah, cool. Okay, GG. Yeah, the Miyoshi are no joke, that is for sure. Okay, there we go. I mean, surprisingly, we still had like 200 men left remaining, but yeah, we killed 1,000, lost 300. Again, a worthy sacrifice, if I do say so myself, able to bring down the huge army that they have. Again, we're going to keep on just letting them go. I know prisoners do help, but people just escape so frequently. We're going to take every single soldier we can physically carry. At least we also get some big upgrades as well, so those ones who didn't die are going to be pretty fierce now. But yeah, our infantry probably needs a bit of a looking at, if I do say so, because we definitely struggled in that one to keep the enemy at bay. Though they did actually do a decent job of it. 1 billion bits of loot as well. Could I just take enough of it so that, yeah, I mean, we're not going to have to worry about money pretty much ever again, but I wouldn't mind giving this force an extra 32k experience. So let's take as much as we can until that number starts going down. Yeah, and we crashed again towards, I mean, we're going to end the episode afterwards, but here is my crash enhanced stat. If anybody is interested or you know a bit more about crashing, again, it seems like it isn't a Shokuho mod issue. It seems like it's just struggling to write on the save file for some reason, or like the save file is like somewhat corrupted or something. Yeah, I don't really know what this issue is, as I'm not having this issue on other mods when I play them. But I don't know. Either way, that's where we're going to wrap up the episode. Apologies, we had so many crashes. Hopefully we're not going to have to end this series, because I do want to take Kyoto before the end of it, and I was planning on at least like another 5-6 episodes, but we'll see. Still, if you guys are enjoying this, I really would appreciate if you drop a like and a comment down below. We still had some pretty epic battles. I'll see you guys in the next one.